Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's the all-time teams tournament, and we've got the Green Bay Packers, led by Aaron Rodgers, hosting the San Diego Chargers, a.k.a. the L.A. Chargers, led by Phillip Rivers. The last time these two teams faced off in this all-time teams tournament, the Chargers got the dub in Lambeau. Will we see the same thing this time? And can the Packers finally winning this one? We had another tournament outside of that was the best of the best tournament, and they lost in that first round, and that's to Chicago of all teams. But can they get a win? You know who I am. I'm pulling for in this one. But hey, look, I have no control over it, and we'll see if Green Bay can find a way to get a win, or are they going to disappoint me in this broadcast? But we'll see as Matt LaFleur and the Packers take on Brandon Staley and the Los Angeles Chargers. Now, obviously, he's no longer the coach there. Jim Harbaugh is the coach of the Chargers. The Packers are going to get the ball first to get this started. And we've got Chargers, Packers, all-time team tournament underway here from Lambeau Field. Boy, oh boy, how is this one going to go? Just really don't know, y'all. I really don't know. Thank y'all for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed Wednesday's matchups. We had a doozy. We had the two seed. We had the two seed Kansas City Chiefs beating the Panthers, and then we saw the Giants, the two seed, lose to the Arizona Cardinals. So the Hall of Fame bracket is in shambles with the number 1 and number 2 seeds gone. And there's the kickoff. Packers will take it from the 1. And this is Desmond Howard, the former Super Bowl MVP. We'll bring it out. And here comes Aaron Charlie Rodgers, as my man Kyle Nash would say. Aaron Rodgers, one of the greatest of all time. Some consider him a top 10 quarterback. Some say the most accurate quarterback of all time. A lot of expectations for Aaron Rodgers that never went the way they wanted to go in Green Bay. They did get a ring, but wasn't enough. So here goes Aaron Rodgers to get things started. And he finds Don Hudson. Hudson, who's one of the greatest receivers in the 40s/50s. And I know it's in that time era, that early Packers era, where he was just an absolute menace. I might be a little bit further than that. Rodgers, 2nd and 5. Rodgers under a little pressure. He's going to find Hudson once again. And he gets the reception. So it'll be 3rd and 2. So what I've noticed is that the team that scores first in these games have had a huge advantage, except for that Cleveland and New England game. There's the handoff to Paul Hornung and a first down for the Packers. Don Hudson, who we saw who dominated in the 30s and the 40s, so my apologies on that, y'all. I should know that as a Packers fan, but early era Packers for sure, was absolutely a monster and considered the best receiver in that era. And now Rodgers looking, and he's got James Lofton for a catch, the Hall of Famer, and a first down for Green Bay. Now Green Bay sitting at the 50-yard line. And they give it off to Aaron Jones, who will get 2 yards out of that. Green Bay doing what they can here to get it rolling. 2nd and 8. Rodgers got 2 receivers on the bottom and 3 up top. Aaron's looking. He's got a wide open Devontae Adams for a catch. Nicely done. So nice first drive here for Green Bay, at least the way things have started. And Rodgers and the Packers trying to get it rolling. Aaron's going to roll to his right, looking, and it is caught along the sideline. My favorite player of all time, Sterling Sharpe, with the reception. And it's a tragedy, absolute tragedy that Sterling Sharpe is not in the Hall of Fame. Once again, this is my bias showing, ladies and gentlemen, so don't y'all beat me up too much. First and 10. Rodgers looking. And he's got a man on the side, and I believe that is Jeremiah Finley. It is. So Finley with the reception, first and goal for Green Bay. Up the middle, touchdown. Jim Taylor will bring it in for the Packers. It's 6-0 Green Bay. Nice drive by the Packers to get things rolling. Just a nicely done drive by Aaron Rodgers and this Green Bay Packers team. You got everybody involved. You see Sterling Sharpe get involved, Paul Hornung get involved, Jim Taylor with the touchdown. You know, it's just an onslaught. Don Hudson got involved. We saw Devontae Adams make things happen. And now Mason Crosby will come in and knock it through. 7-0 Packers. 9-play, 76-yard drive, 4 minutes and 56 seconds. Taken off their clock. So now we'll see Phillip Rivers and the Chargers come on the field next to try to make some stuff happen. Once again, everybody, thank you all for tuning in to the NFL All-Time Teams Tournament here on the Legacy Maker Sports Network. This is our second one of all time. First one happened 4 years ago during the pandemic. It was such a huge success during the pandemic. And for years, I said, I'm going to bring it back. I got the itch, and I said, it's time to bring it back, and we are back. And it's just like the last time. Upsets and everything, just all over the place. And the Chargers will take it out to the 21 as Phillip Rivers and the LA/San Diego Chargers head to the field. Phillip Rivers, who is by far one of the greatest to ever put on the cleats at the quarterback position, is now getting things rolling as he finds Kellen Winslow. So Kellen Winslow, I know we're saying he's one of his greatest, but we have to explain the greatness of Kellen Winslow. And, you know, we all remember the great AFC Championship game. They had to carry my man off the field. Actually, it might have been a divisional game, but that great playoff moment. 7-0, and Rivers is going to find his man. And Woodson gets the tackle as Kellen Winslow making business work here on this drive. First and 10, 1 second on the clock, and that will send us to the second quarter. At the end of the first, the Packers are up 7-0 over the Chargers. As we head to the second quarter, the Chargers are driving, looking to put some points up on the board against this Packers team here in the second quarter. And they hand it off to Thomas. And he'll get no gain as Jordan gets the stop. Packers hoping to get a stop, but the Chargers are in Packers territory and looking to make some things happen. They give it off to Tomlinson. You know, I'm just realizing that they spelled LaDainian's last name wrong. That will be fixed if the Chargers move on. They just put Thomas. So that's LaDainian Tomlinson. Ty Swan, come on, my guy. You can't get that one wrong. That's former NFL MVP. Don't beat me up. So here's the handoff to, fakes it to Tomlinson. Rivers has got time. He's under some pressure. He's looking, and it's knocked away at the last second by Herb Adderley, the Hall of Famer. Just a nice job there. Fourth and 8, and we've got a field goal attempt. It is up, and it is good, and the Chargers are on the board. Keating will knock it through, and this is a 7-3 ball game with 4 minutes and 31 seconds left in the first half. What will happen next as we continue to go along in this one? I hope you guys had a chance to enjoy Legacy on Fire a little bit earlier here on the network. And there's the kickoff. It's the Packers take it 2 yards deep. That's Desmond Howard. And Howard will get to the 19, and that's where we'll see the Packers start their next drive. Here comes Aaron Rodgers and the crew. Aaron Rodgers and his squad making their way onto the field. Rodgers with the play fake, looks across, and he's got a man. Sterling Sharp with the reception. The amazing Sterling Sharp with the reception, 1st and 10. Three minutes, 50 seconds, and the Packers trying to get it rolling as Rodgers will have plenty of time. Great protection, and he's got Devontae Adams on a first down for Green Bay. So Rodgers and the boys are making some moves here up the field. Up 7-3. 3 minutes and 25 seconds here in the second. Rodgers off to Horning. Paul Horning, the golden man, the golden boy, the goat shoulders. Goat shoulders is a great nickname. I saw that nickname earlier when I was doing the research a little bit, and I never knew they called him goat shoulders. I thought that was interesting. But, hey, Paul Horning, who dominated in the 50s on to the mid-60s with that legendary Packers sweep. And it's 2nd and 1. Rodgers, it's almost intercepted. And Rodgers' first incomplete pass, Eric Weddle, was there to knock it away. And that was close. Packers need 1 yard, and they're going to get stopped. A great job by the Chargers defense. So Johnson will get the stop, and Horning and Johnson kind of going at it a little bit. So now the question is, do the Packers go for it or do they punt the ball away? I don't think they're kicking this field goal, though. And they are. Mason Crosby comes on the field. This is every bit of a 53-yard field goal. Favre on the hold, and it is good. And so Mason Crosby knocks it through to make this a 10-3 game. I was a little surprised they brought out Mason to boot that one through, but they did. And the Packers are up 10-3 as Crosby gets set to kick this one away. We've talked about the record so far between the top seeds and the lower seeds so far in this tournament, and it's been devastating at times. The top seeds have struggled. They're 2-6 right now. 2-6 is insane. Here we go, 1st and 10 for the Chargers. Rivers Has time, looks across, and he's got a man in a first down. Ray Nitschke will get the stop. And Jefferson with the reception. And right now, with a minute 38, I expect him to kind of crank it up a little bit. Rivers will dump it off to Tomlinson. Former MVP will get 3 yards on that reception. 2nd and 7. Herb Adderley with the tackle there for Green Bay. Looking, and there is Rivers finding his man as Tomlinson, picking up the first down for the Chargers. And the Chargers will call a timeout. With the Packers up 10-3 here at Lambeau. .56 seconds as the Chargers are trying to get it rolling. As you see Rivers looking across the middle, Lance Allworth with the reception. And a first down for the Chargers. Lance Allworth. For those fans of early SportsCenter commercials, we all remember Lance Allworth commercial. But maybe that's just me. I was really deep into SportsCenter back in the day. It's the reason why I'm in this profession, or trying to be in this profession now. 1st and 10, and there's a great catch and throw, or throw and catch, as Winslow and Rivers connect. And 26 seconds and a timeout by the Chargers, and they're looking to put points up on the board here. Packers defense in a little bit of trouble. A little bit. Rivers in the gun. Has some time. He's going to dump it over to Tomlinson, and he's going to get out of bounds near the 10, so they're going to mark it at the 11-yard line, 2nd and 8. If the Packers can hold this to a field goal, that is ideal. But the way that this team has got up and down the field, I don't know if I see that happening. Rivers gets cooking, he's cooking. Rivers looking. He's got time. He's got a receiver, and it's Allworth, and Herb Adderley is there. And it's funny because Adderley's grandson was drafted by the Chargers. And they're going to let the time tick, and they're going to try to kick a field goal here with 4 seconds. At least that's what I believe they're going to do, as we are 4 seconds away from halftime. And the field goal attempt here by the Chargers as they try to make this a 4-point game, and they do just that. So we're going to head to the half. Well, almost at the half. We got 2 seconds left. He made it with 2 seconds, so the Chargers will kick the ball off, and then we'll see if the Packers attempt to do anything with it, or they just take a knee and we head to halftime. Most important thing here, the Chargers will get the ball at the half. And Packers defense is going to have to step up once again if they want to keep things in their favor. Here's the kickoff. Desmond Howard is back there to take it from the 2-yard line. And Howard's going to get stuffed around the 18, and that will send us, ladies and gentlemen, to halftime with the score. The Green Bay Packers, the 2 seed, 10. The 7 seed, Los Angeles Chargers, 6. Well, once again, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. This is the Legacy Maker Sports Network, and this is the NFL All-Time Teams Tournament. And I'm your man, Darrell Owens, bringing you the play-by-play for the entire tournament. Right now, we are just 6 games in to the first round. This is game number 7. And our first 2 games on Monday night, and 2 more apiece on Tuesday and Wednesday. We have 2 tonight. And the run there, we'll see the Chargers take it to the 19. Now, the matchup after this, we will see the Tennessee Titans take on the Denver Broncos, which should be John Elway versus Warren Moon in our 9 o'clock matchup. All the games will be coming over the next couple of weeks. From at 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock. May take a break here and there. We'll let you know once we take those breaks. But the goal is to try to go all the way through the next couple of weeks and get the tournament rocking and rolling and done here probably within the next 2 weeks. So 2nd and 12 after Robertson gets the tackle. Chargers are down by 4. Rivers looks across, and he's got a man and a first down to Jefferson. Rivers is 11 for 12 so far. Great pass here and great catch by Jefferson, hanging on to that football. See Coach Taylor talking to Dan Fouts, who thought some people thought Fouts deserved to get the start, but they go with Phillip Rivers. 1st and 10. Rivers will find a man across, and that is Lance Allworth, who's going to get brought down quickly. That was Ray Nitschke, one of the greatest Packers of all time, making the tackle. And Aaron Rodgers in the huddle? Well, intriguing. So 2nd and 4. 3 minutes and 57 seconds left in the third. Phillips. Rivers will find his man and a first down. So Charlie Joyner, another amazing tight end, will pick up the first down. First and 10 from the 50-yard line. And the Packers defense is ready as Nitschke is there to clog up the hole. 2nd and 6. So Clay Matthews might have also been in there with him. And funny, Clay Matthews is actually up for a Hall of Fame next year. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. I don't know if it should happen, but he's definitely up for it. There's the handoff up the middle, and that's Tomlinson picking up a first down for the Chargers. We talked about this in the last game, yesterday's game, where the defenses have just haven't done what they needed to do. You know, it's been really rough to see throughout. Rivers looks, and oh man, what a hit. 14 for 15 for Rivers though. 153 yards passing. Allworth has 5 receptions for 35 yards. Herb Adderley was the man to get the tackle. He's got 3 tackles on the day. 2nd and 3, the Chargers are driving with 1 minute and 15 left. Rivers under pressure, and he's going to get sacked. Gilbert Brown, the gravedigger, with a big stop. That's huge for Green Bay. And Gilbert Brown, remember when I was a kid growing up, they talked about Gilbert Brown and this massive hamburger that he had. I don't know if it was in Green Bay, but this burger was stupid. It was the biggest hamburger I had seen up to that point in my life. And I think they had some type of challenge for it, but Gilbert Brown gets the sack. 3rd and 12. The way this thing has been going, though, the Chargers could pick this up easily. He's looking for it all, and it's almost intercepted. Charles Woodson will knock it away. And that should bring on the field goal unit for the Chargers. Great job by the Green Bay defense. On that one, Woodson was there to knock it away, which looked like it could have been a surefire touchdown. And this one is up, and it is it no good? It is no good. And the Packers catch a break. And Aaron Rodgers and the squad will head back onto the field. See if they can extend their lead here. Rodgers is looking, and he's got, oh, what a catch. That's Don Hutson. 20, 30, 10, touchdown Packers. Don Hutson. Oh, my. What a play. As you see, Devontae is going nuts. But that was a tough play there by Hutson. Watch this again. Aaron looking for Hutson. He takes the initial hit. He goes back about 4 yards on this hit, turns around and turns on the Jets. Aaron Rodgers knew he had a touchdown. And this is a 16-6 game. And Crosby will kick the extra point. It's up, and it is good. And that'll bring the score Green Bay 17, Chargers 6 with 16 seconds left in the third. Third quarter is getting closer and closer to its end. I guess Darren Sproles back there to receive the kick for the Chargers as the Packers booted it away, and he takes it from about a 1 yard deep. Sproles will make it to the 20. They'll start the drive from there. They have not ran the ball a lot in this contest. This has been a throw-in matchup. Now Rivers looking, and he's got a man, and it's caught. That is Charlie Joyner with a first down for the Chargers. The Chargers sideline is hyped up. Look at this right here as Rivers, just a perfect pass to Joyner and a first down for the Chargers. Don Hutson on the sideline. Talking to his teammates. Packers up by 11. 6 minutes to go. Can they hold on? Just realized that Don Hutson's name is also spelled wrong. I thought that was the case. I'll try to get that fixed as well. And be perfect. Like I said, I didn't take the time to put his roster together, so I thank Ty Swan for everything. And it's caught and out of bounds as Rivers will find Winslow. They've had 3 of the most solid tight ends in history on this team with Charlie Joyner and Kellen Winslow, and of course Antonio Gates, who is not even on the field for this. So that tells you how good these teams have been when it comes to tight ends. And a big catch there by Thomas. Run by Thomas. 5 rushes for 38 yards in a day. 216 total yards for the Chargers. As Willie Wood will get the tackle. And it'll be 17-6 here with 5 minutes and 15 seconds left in the fourth. And the Chargers are driving. They hand it off to Thomas. Lynn. It says Thomas on the back. It's been throwing me off.
Holding offense.
And holding against the offense. That's going to be on Nick Hardwick. It's going to be 1st and 19 for the Chargers. And they're going to call an audible here on 1st and 19. Rivers sees something in the defense. Looks, finds his man, and Rivers, who's been, here's the thing, Rivers has had a pretty solid day throwing the football, but they have not been able to get touchdowns. As the clock continues to tick. 2nd and 11. Phillip rolls to his left, looks, oh, and it's caught inside the 5. Jefferson with a great catch. That was a great catch there by Jefferson inside the 5, and now the Chargers are a couple of yards away. So John Jefferson made a really nice play on that. Looks across the middle, touchdown Chargers. John Jefferson. See, you talk good things about Mr. Jefferson. He puts it in. Little kid in play action here. And a touchdown for the Chargers. Great drive by Phillip Rivers and his team. They're going to go for 2 here. This is a critical one because if they don't get it, and they do. So Winslow gets it. It's 17-14 with 3 minutes and 46 seconds to go. Green Bay's up, but you cannot count out this Chargers team. 6-play, 78-yard drive, 2 minutes to put points up on the board. The Packers' last drive was really short due to the Hudson big-time catch. As the Chargers get prepared to kick it off with 3 minutes and 46 seconds left in the 4th. Can the Packers hold on is the question. That is the question. Or can the Chargers make a comeback and another, I don't even want to say it, but another lower seed finding the way to win? That's how it's been in this tournament. Howard will take it from a yard in. And he's going to get brought down at the 21-yard line, and Aaron Rodgers and the Packers will head onto the field to try to ice this thing. Try to find a way to put this out of reach. Chargers defense is ready. So here we go. 1st and 10 for Green Bay at the 21. Rodgers looks. He's got his man. And I want to say that's Robert Brooks with the reception. If it was, yes, Robert Brooks, gain of 5. He's one of those forgotten Packer receivers who had a really good run when he was in Green Bay during the Favre years. Rodgers looking, and oh, man, Sharp is hit immediately. Aaron, who's 10 for 12, 163 yards on the day, and a touchdown. 3rd and 5, big play here for Green Bay. They need the first. Rodgers calling out some action here. Rodgers looks, has his man, but he is going to be short, a yard short. And just like that, Packers will have to punt this ball away. So with 3 minutes left, the Packers will have to punt the ball away. See if their defense can find a way to pull this off. The Chargers are in position now with 2 minutes and 48 seconds to try to win this thing. And here comes Phillip Rivers, who's had himself a pretty phenomenal day. Rivers looks across, and he's got his man, and that's Allworth. 20 for 22. 2nd and 3 coming up for the Chargers. Time continues to tick. Almost at the 2-minute warning. Rivers has time, and he's got Allworth, and the reception and a first down will hit the 2-minute warning. 17-14 as we hit the 2-minute warning. And Phillip Rivers is hoping to get it rolling, and the Packers will knock out Joyner after a 5-yard gain. Most importantly there for the Chargers, it stops the clock. Second and 5. Rivers got time. He's looking for it all. And it's knocked away at the last second. There were 2 Packers there, Dillon and Woodson. And we saw Rivers go for it all on that one. It's going to be 3rd and 5. Not going to lie to you and act like my whole stomach started turning. I was like, come on, guys, not now. Like I said, that's the fan in me. 17-14. Rivers, under pressure, will dump it off to Tomlinson. And he is going to pick up a first down for the Chargers. Packers had him where they wanted him. And the former NFL MVP on this great screen pass here. Great call by the Chargers. And you see Tomlinson getting into Packers territory. The defenses have made no plays in this game. No real plays in this game. Where are the interceptions when you need them? No huddle here for the Chargers. Rivers looking, and he's got his man. And he did not catch it. And Woodson is there to bring the hammer. It'll be 2nd and 10 with 1:18 on the clock here in the 4th. Can't get over LaDainian Thomas. And Tomlinson is in the backfield. 2 receivers. They dump it off to Tomlinson again, and Tomlinson is going to get stopped. And it's 3rd and 8, and we got a timeout here. So here's the deal. I mean, they're in field goal or close to field goal range. So worst case scenario, if they can get in the field goal range here, they could tie this ball game up. Still give the Packers some time, but that is maybe the worst case scenario, but a scenario that could happen here, or they could just get a first down. Rivers has time, and it is caught. That is Winslow. Wow. The Chargers are doing it on this last drive. This is beautifully done by Rivers. In between the 2 defenders. 55 seconds left, and they're at the 15-yard line. We got 3 receivers up top. 40 seconds. And then another lower seed. They're just inching in there. The screen pass, and the Packers are there to stop it. 26 for 30 for Rivers on this day. It's a 3-yard pickup, and right now, Phillip Rivers and this Chargers team are in position to take the lead late. Rivers has time, will dump it, and the Packers are there immediately. That's Nitschke. It'll be 3rd and 6. So this is interesting. The time is ticking. Are they going to try to go for a field goal here? Oh, they're going to go, 10 seconds. 8 seconds. Rivers looks into the end zone. He overthrows. And at 4th and 6, the field goal unit will come on to try to tie this one up. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys. My stomach was like, nah, bro, not now. Are they going for it? Oh, no, they're going to kick the field goal. I'm going to say, don't do it, Phillip. Not now. And the Packers try to ice the field goal kicker. 17-14. It's been a really good game. I would have liked for the Packers to win this one easily, but it doesn't look like it's going to be that way. 17-14 here, and the Packers try to ice the kicker. Chargers send this one into overtime. It's up, and it is good. Overtime it is. So 17-17. And we've got 1 second left on the clock. And overtime is looking very, very possible here. Very, very possible. And here comes the kickoff. Unless Desmond Howard runs this sucker back, we're going to overtime. And overtime it shall be. All right, overtime rules, the way it works. If it's a tie, the tie goes to the higher seed. Other than that, we'll see how it goes. If it's a touchdown to score on that first drive, that team wins the game. If it's a field goal, the other team will get another opportunity. Chargers will receive. They're going to go for the win here. Unbelievable. I'm not even going to sit here and lie to you guys. I already know how this is going to go. This has just been the pattern, man. It's been a pattern. Chargers beat them last time in the all-time team tournament, and now we sit here with another opportunity, same situation. Sproles will take it from 2 yards in. And he's going to get stopped at the 19. Here comes Phillip Rivers with a chance to send the Chargers to the next round. Can the Packers defense find a way? Or is this all she wrote? And it's caught immediately, and Ray Nitschke is right there.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
Second and 7. Here for the Chargers. Under pressure, and he's going to be brought down by, oh my God, I'm going to have a whole moment. Kareem Balamule. I haven't said the name in so long. Then when I was younger, I could say it like that, but I'm not going to, I'm sorry, y'all, I destroyed it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. That's bad. 3rd and 13. Can the Packers get a stop here, or can the Chargers get that first down? And, oh, man, they almost picked it all up. That was scary right there. And it looks like it'll be 4th and 9, and we'll see the Chargers punt this football. And there's the boot. That's a great punt. Howard takes it from the 19. And he'll get it to the 27. First and 10 for Green Bay. And Green Bay now is in a situation they just need a field goal. Rodgers will look, he's got a man, and it's Hudson! Don Hudson, 30, 20, 10, and he's gonna get brought down at the 1-yard line. Don Hudson with a big catch, and the Packers are 1 yard away from winning this thing. Look at Rodgers finding Hudson again. How many yards does Hudson have in a day? He's had an amazing day. Don Hudson and Aaron Campbell, you can see him hype on the sideline. Another Packers legend. Hudson, 5 receptions for 140 yards. Who do they go to here? Is that Ahman Green in the backfield? Into the end zone. Touchdown. Packers win. Ahman Green, the all-time leading rusher in Packers history, will send the Packers to the second round. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit excited. I'm a little bit excited. Haven't heard from Ahman Green all day. He comes in and gets the touchdown. The Packers will move on. Well, this was a really fun one here from Lambeau. And to be honest with you, did not know how this one was going to end. Didn't know where it was going to lead to. But what we do know Packers are going to move on, and the Chargers will be heading home. What a great day. Phillip Rivers, 291 yards passing. Rodgers had 240. Most of his 240, 140 of it coming from Don Hudson on 2 big-time plays. The Packers win this one. They move on, and they are currently the higher seed in this bracket. But anyway, once again, everybody, thank you all for tuning in. Hope you enjoy our next matchup. We've got the Titans taking on the Broncos in another 2-7 matchup. It'll be our last 2-7 matchup. And then Friday, we'll be bringing you our first 3-6 matchup. So once again, everybody, Darrell Lawrence, Legacy Maker Sports Network. This has been the All-Time Teams Tournament, the ATT&T NFL Tournament here on the Legacy Maker Sports Network. Until next time. And they are currently